Head back to school. One second grade teacher's no homework policy is making headlines across the country. Denny Hawkins shows us how Treasure Valley parents feel about this idea. She's live in Boise. Denny.
Well, most Treasure Valley students are already back in the classroom, and those who aren't are probably heading back here tomorrow. And with school usually comes homework, but this article about the no homework policy, I found many parents not only knew about it, they also supported the idea behind it. CBS News shared the story of a second grade teacher in Texas who announced to her students she won't be assigning any homework this year. Instead, she wants her kids to eat dinner as a family, read together, play outside, and go to bed early.
I think that at a young age, the kids do quite a bit of learning at school, and where they've been sitting all day. I totally like the idea of that family time around the dinner table and then getting outside to run around, get that physical exercise as well, which is so important.
Carrie Walker has a second grader and a fourth grader here with her today. She says things like reading and spelling are important skills to put into a kid's toolbox, but she says she's already noticing her kids getting overwhelmed with work.
Reading weekly, which again was great, weekly spelling test, so some of that is obviously great to reinforce what they're learning, but I feel like it can get a bit redundant.
Most parents I talk to say they like the idea of less homework, especially in elementary school.
They're only kids for so long, like why pressure them into sitting down and doing tons of homework? And there's no studies showing that it really is beneficial to the children at that age, so I think that that's great.
But this doesn't mean your kids won't ever get sent home with homework, especially as they get older. The Boise School District's homework policy states, quote, "The board endorses the assignment of homework when the frequency, quantity, and type of homework is appropriate to the student's grade level and individual or group circumstances." And that policy is similar across the board. The West Ada School District also implementing something similar. More homework the older you get, but of course it's all up to the teacher. And coming up on KBOI 2 News at 5:30, you'll hear from a teacher on what her thoughts are on this no homework policy and how the districts will handle those variables. Reporting live in Boise, Denny Hawkins, KBOI 2 News.